One artist that is involved this year, his name is Berliner. He actually takes fine art pieces that artists create from around the nation, and he turns those pieces of artwork into literal toys.
My name is Berliner. I specialize in turning people's 2D ideas in the art world into 3D, and I use toys as my medium. I specialize in making prototypes, and I've been making toys for over 15 years now. Somebody will approach me with an idea, and the idea is usually a two-dimensional rendering. I basically take the 2D design and I build an armature based on the measurements of the piece. I'm not an authority on the scene because everybody seems to have a stake in it, and everybody's got a little bit of history in it somewhere. And they've invested a lot of time and energy into whatever it is that they bring to the table, whether it's coming out of Hong Kong, whether it's coming out of Europe, whether it's here in the States, where it started, who started it, you know. Everybody's making a contribution. And I feel like the toy scene is an expansion of the accessibility of people being able to get in touch with their favorite artist, you know. It's not out of their reach anymore. It's something that people can actually bring home, and even if it's a small item, it still reflects the original artist's work. It's a refreshing new perspective on somebody's work. And if people really invest the time and the energy into you know, bringing their integrity to it, then people respond to that. Looking at the toys and the breadth of the toys it's almost synonymous with art. It's like, why would you want to collect a certain piece of artwork? What is it that draws you to that artwork? And you know, what is it a reflection of for you? And it's very personal. It ends up being something where, you know, you respond to it in a very particular way. The thing that I feel like is indicative of this scene is these pieces are very limited. So they happen and they're done, and you move on to the next thing. The market isn't flooded with tons and tons of these pieces. There are pieces out there that I made that I want to get my hands on, and I still don't have them. And I think that's what makes it special. I made the toy, I don't even have some of them, you know? And I want one. So it's that kind of a situation where you're like, what's next? The medium could change, the materials that we use could change, the dimensions, the size could change, the interrelationship between the artist and the interpretation in 3D. All of these things are malleable. They can all begin to take form in different ways. We could start to use computers in place of, you know, bringing the raw shape into place, and then, you know, put all the definition on that. Or we could start expanding on, you know, where these things get produced. There's a lot of avenues where things can expand. And I think that's probably the most exciting part about it, is it's just starting to flourish, and it's in the hands of the people who want to make it happen.